Hi there and welcome. Today we're on Anthem, and what I'd like to show you is a farming route for those intel collectibles that you're probably struggling with if you're watching this video. Basically what it doesn't tell you in the game is that these intel collectibles do respawn over time. Now there's a way to force a respawn, and I'm going to show you a wee route that I used to help me collect the last of mine to finish off that trophy. Now if you go up here to the one just below the ruins of Shadowmark, just to the left of Monument Watch, that's the strider you want to spawn on, and launch. Now this will have all the intel. This will spawn all the different types of intel if you do it long enough. It can spawn Scar, Archivist, Sentinel, and Dominion. The only one I've not seen spawn here is Outlaw, but I will show you a spot for that at the end of the video. I just wanted to show you this wee route because I thought it was pretty good. Now what sometimes happens is when you come into the lot, when you come in, you'll see there's wee sort of base things in the areas, the various areas that I take you to and show you. Now they may or may not always spawn. Sometimes they will be there, sometimes they won't, but I'll show you the locations to look anyway. And if you're lucky, sometimes per run you can get 2 to 3 pieces of intel per full loop of this area. And what I'll do is I'll show you the places I know. I'll maybe do 2 loops for you just to show you what it's like. And we'll see how we go from there. Hopefully they all spawn in, because these wee bases can spawn, but once you've seen 1 or 2 of them, you'll know exactly what you're looking for. And just to keep an eye out for them in this area. If you follow the path that I follow, you should get quite a few intels over time. Also, we hint, if you're looking to do the Vastus Triumph challenge for all the secret writings, if you start up a brand new pilot from the main screen when you first load up the game, and play the game up to Matthias' side mission, See in the Dark, I think it's the first 3 or 4 missions you need to do to get that mission to appear. Do that mission and then the secret writings will appear in the main world, and you can collect them all over again, and all the ones you've already collected will all reappear, and it makes it a bit quicker. Same with the, I forgot the name of it, the other collectibles, the sort of the lost writings and things, they all reappear in the game if you do that as well. That will make those collectibles a little bit quicker, and hopefully the route I'm about to show you for the intel will hopefully make the intel a little bit quicker and a bit more bearable as well. So here we are, we start on the strider, and you just want to get your bearings up there to the right. So this cliff over here is where I want to go. This is the first place I always check. You usually get a wee base just sitting right here, and of course it's not going to have spawned in, so great. And then I just follow this mountain down, go right by the cave, and on this grass bit down here you'll usually get your next base. Again, that one's not spawned in. If it's not there, it can sometimes spawn the other side depending on what the enemies are.
Detecting Dominion signals coming from somewhere in your area.
See, so it's Dominion that's kicking about here, but it's not there. Right, okay. Now don't worry if these don't spawn in like they aren't for me just now. There we go, spawned in now on the way back. They will, as that's just proven, spawn in over time. Now there's not an intel there at the moment, but when we come back there might be one there, because that base will now stay there for a few moments. Now what you want to do is fly up and look for this cave on your left hand side, and we're going in there next. Now there's 2 places to check here. First place is on the right hand side. You'll see a long table. If that is there, your intel can usually be on here, but again it's not there at the moment. I always like to check this back table. You can get some stuff on there as well, but that's not the type of intel we're looking for. If that long table that I said on the right hand side doesn't spawn in down there, and it usually moves, oh, my flying's bad, it usually moves to this wall here just where I'm standing, and you'll find it here. More often than not you will get an intel off of it. And what you would do, aim down here. This is one of the dungeons, I believe it's called the Bane Engine. Now under this ramp I'm about to land on, you will get one of the other type of intels, the lost writings. We're not interested in that. There's sometimes a base over here at one of these 2 bits. Unfortunately there's just a turret at this point, which hasn't even spawned in properly. Obviously they're changing the bases at the moment, and then the other place is over here. So you always check all these locations and you'll find plenty of the intels. There's a couple more I do want to show you, and as you've seen, nothing has spawned in or somebody's been here before me. That's the one thing I should possibly have explained. If somebody else is in the game before you, running about, and they pick up the intels, the intel won't be there for you until a while later when it respawns. So what we do is we're going to jump into this dungeon, come back out of this dungeon, and that should hopefully force some of these intels that weren't there when we went last time to spawn in, or respawn. And then we're going to go back, all the way back through all the ones we just looked at, back to Strider, and then there's 2 further points to check after there. And then we'll see how we're getting on for intel. But we've got none so far, so you just want to go back out. And there we go. Now, like I say, you can sometimes get a base spawn right on this bit, but it's not spawning at the moment. Unfortunately, we're getting nothing here at the minute. Not out here. Don't get any there.
Multiple Dominion signatures not far from you.
I can't put this usually out there, isn't it? Not there either. You can get them sometimes spawning on this region, but more often than not it's just the harvest pieces. I've never really seen them spawn there. Interesting. Double check here. Always checking the way back, because wouldn't be the first time I've had stuff spawn.
Careful. I'm picking up multiple Dominion signatures close by.
This was working really great the last few days when I was doing this, so I'm wondering if maybe because it's registered that I've completed these challenges, that even on a new pilot that it's not spawning the loot anymore. We'll find out. We'll do 2 or 3 runs and we'll see how we get on. Now this is the other place I go. There's usually a wee camp bit just sitting here, but it's not there. And another place one can be is just up on this hill, but there isn't one at the moment. And then there can be one just over the back of it, but there's a campfire there this time. So no. Like I say, the spawning points for these are pretty strict, but it's just random what spawns in those areas. Sometimes you get nothing, sometimes you get a camp. See, like that one's came in now. Sometimes you get a camp, sometimes you don't. But nothing spawned on it yet. Usually you get your archivist one spawning there. Maybe I've just been a bit too quick with that run. Maybe they'll just been changing over, because if you get caught between a changeover of the camps, when the camps despawn and respawn, you can be a wee minute or two without getting anything dropping. Maybe that's what's happened here. Hopefully we get a better second run. Still nothing up here. And I bet if you're watching this video you're starting to wonder if anything does spawn here. I promise you it does. And there we go, there's the first one. Finally getting them spawning in. So it can take a few minutes, as you've seen, but they do start to spawn. I'm not sure what that is. That might be Scar or it could be Dominion. I'm assuming since it's Scar it's in here. In fact, it's not Dominion, so it might have been Dominion. Still not a base to spawn there. That's fine. Now we just want to go back to the cave. And what I'll do is I'll do this full loop. All the way back up to the top again. Maybe twice more. Just to show you that stuff does spawn in. Because that first run was a bit naff. And there you go, oh, that's harvest parts this time. That was going to be something there. No. But just keep a wee eye, you might find other bases spawn in over time and things like that. And as you've seen, some of them spawn in when you're away and come back. That one's not spawning in. Whoa. Also noticing this server seems to be a bit laggy. So it could be something to do with that. What we'll do is we'll dive back in here and do another run. We've got one intel so far. In one complete lap, so, or just over one complete lap, so you know stuff does spawn here. I'm not making it up, but as I say, it's just a bit hit and miss. Basically, if you get it at a good moment, it'll help you a lot, as we'll see. Base still as it's spawning. I can tell you'll get nothing here. Ideally you want the base to spawn here where I'm standing. You can see where it would be in the circle. That green stuff. That's where you usually get the intel, not on that one. There, or as I said, at these circular stumps, there's usually a Dominion base spawn if the Dominion are in the area, but alas they haven't so far. There we go. Archivist one. Oh, depends if you've completed your Arcanist, you'll get Sentinel there. Otherwise it'll just be Arcanist, I believe.
Detecting a big wave of shaper energy somewhere close at hand.
Oh no, I went the wrong way. You want to go back down that way. So we're doing better. We've got a couple. Started to get a couple of things spawning in. Hopefully this one's spawning back in. Seeing as it's crawling with enemies. Not yet. We're a bit quick for that one.
Blast. Dominion signals in the area. Move with caution.
Ah! A new one spawned out over here. Must just move a little bit. So like I say, they do move a little bit, not awful far. You just need to keep a wee eye out for them when they do move. Back up the mountain we go.
Seeing an increase in shaper energy close by. Okay, I'm seeing an energy surge. Has to be a shaper relic. It's fine.
Not now.
The relic's gone volatile. That's not good.
And there you go, there's another one. See, so it's starting to come good, a bit better. That's us get 3 in 2 runs. I mean, it still takes a little bit of time, but it's nowhere near as arduous as trying to find them all. Not in the campfire. Again, go be way too soon for this to respawn. So once we get to the dungeon where we refresh, I'll do one more loop and then I will show you where to get the outlaw intel. That's the only one that doesn't spawn here. There we go, see, finally one spawned there. So that's 4. We've found so far. I'll go back down here first.
Getting multiple Dominion signatures. They're around here. Oh. They spawned out of nowhere. There's a massive surge in shaper energy coming from nearby.
Ah, see? Oh no, it's there. There we go. Go see, I thought the table would move for a second. Promise you, if it does move, it literally only moves to up here. That's us get 5 at the moment. in 3 runs. 2 runs, 3 runs, 2.5 runs. Still not bad. Where am I going? Unfortunately, it's just the turret gun spawning down here. We're not getting the base. I've lost where I'm going now. In there. This is why I recommend doing it with a, again it's just disappeared, great, with a high level guy, because then these aren't so much of a factor. Do it with any level. I do wonder though if perhaps the fact that I've done it with a maxed out character last time and this is a new pilot, that maybe that's affecting it a little bit. Maybe you don't get as many drops or something. But as you can see, I mean, still 4 and or just 4, 5. I think it was 5 with it in 3 runs isn't too bad at all. It's certainly not the fastest trophy in the world to get, but it certainly helps speed it up just a little bit, just a little touch. And if you're a bit luckier than what I was in the first run, you could have been sitting on, you know, 6 or 7 just now. So we'll do one last run right the way back to where the that stone semicircular arch thing is, at the other side of the Strider, and then I'll take you to another spot on the map dead quick to show you where I got the outlaw intels. Still nothing here. Once that base that was just that changes, that is where you get your star intel to start spawning. It's not changed yet, annoyingly, so I can't show you it. I might not make this up here. Oh, perfect. And there you go, there's another one. It's even spawned right back there for us, just to show you that they do respawn. That's us on, I think, 6 on 4 runs. Oh, thought that was the one. Alas.
Careful. I'm picking up multiple Dominion signatures close by.
There you go, there's one there, so one spawned there as well. So always double check in there on the way back. And that's 7 in 4 runs. It's starting to look a lot better now, considering that first run we had nothing. We've made up for it in those last 2 runs.
The source should be close.
So as I said, you do get quite a lot here quite quickly. And as you can see, there's another camp moved.
Okay, that relic's unstable. Watch out.
So you might find when we go round to this wee archway that the camp that was in the archway has disappeared again.
Hunt down any fragments and bring them to the ship.
I'm hoping not.
That should silence it.
cool down. Called it. Wonder if that means this one's up here's changed as well. Yep. That's changed to a camp. You might get one here. Yeah, or not, you've got a chest here instead. But there you go, that's the loop that I usually do. So we've got 7 in 4 runs. Not just shy of 2 per run. Which wasn't too bad. Now, what you want to do, if you look at your map, for the Outlaw Intel, have we got it equipped? I don't actually have access to it because I've not discovered it on this pilot, but it's Artina's, I know what it is. It's Artina's, what's the name of it? Artina's Tomb is the word I'm looking for. And it should just be down at these academy ruins. I wish you could set a waypoint. Because as you're about to find out, my sense of direction is horrible. So this way. That's right there. There you go, there's an added bonus to the video. And there's another one for the video. See, so you're getting a few locations for these two, unintentionally. Again, if you're struggling with them, like I said earlier, as I've done here, just start up a new pilot and you can see they all spawn again, because I already have them all done and completed. I think I'm getting turned around a bit here. No, I'm not. Following the right way. You just want to get all the way down to the academy ruins. Ideally, if you've done all the A ones and you've completed all them, then you can just back out and then use the fast travel to restart another free play session. I'm just flying here for quickness. And as you can see, there's another one of your locations. If you fly down to this and you've not got these ones, you'll be able to double check. So we're quite close to these. Oh, there's another one. And you're getting a book there as well. So if you fly down to this, you will find some of these other locations.
I've got reports of outlaw gangs in this area. Have a look, don't you think?
What you want to do is get back down to these ruins.
The outlaw gang. They won't be happy to see us.
So here we are here. What you want to do, guidance. I went the wrong way. Tell you in a minute. Yep, over here. And all you should have to do is that bit? It'll be much easier for you when you have the tomb here for reference, or for a reference point. I just haven't found it yet in this playthrough. some. Oh, did not mean that. Oh, why? I'm sure it's round here somewhere. Wait. Wait, it's this side. Aha, right. So the tomb's just down here. I know that was a long congested way. So basically all you need to do, I don't know if it'll let me in, but you can go in and out of the tomb to make the outlaw data respawn. Outlaw camps are all about this wee bit, so you can fly around anywhere in this area to get your outlaw stuff, but there's usually, and it's going to make me a liar now, I would go say there's usually an outlaw camp right here, but it's not here. But it's usually right there. Don't worry, if it's not there you can just fly up onto the cliff and have a look about. There is usually plenty of these wee bits at the side, and usually you'll get your intel for the outlaws on them. It's almost always intel for the outlaws. So there's a camp there, it's changed, it's come up here this time. And there's not something on it, so somebody may have got it already. But if you just find the camp in this area and then use the tomb, you'll need to have done the tomb challenge to get into the tomb. But if you use the tomb, go in, come back out. Actually, I'll try and see if I can do it just now, just to show you. Just so easy, we've got that camp above it. I can't open it yet because I've not unlocked it on this playthrough. All you would do is go into the tomb, come back out, fly up after a couple of minutes and check to see if your collectible has respawned. Otherwise just look about, it might be in one of these wee bits. You might find that there's other ones, because I found 2 or 3 running about this area when I was doing it. But this is the easiest area to get your outlaw pickups. I'm just trying to see if I can find one just to show you. But this will be the easiest sort of region for your outlaw intel. Hopefully be one here. But literally all you're doing is you're looking for those wee camps or the wee boxes off the side. That's where you'll usually find them sitting on. Bet it's back here. No, unless somebody's been here already. Somebody may well have been here already, and that's why it's not spawning. Again, ideally I would have went into the tomb, came back out, and there's probably been a few sitting there. But I can't do that. I'm just sort of hoping it spawns back in itself. Otherwise this is just it, this is the areas you need to be looking at. Wow, I've been shot down. Well, with that I think I'll end it here, and thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful to help you find your intel. But yeah, just look around this area for your outlaw intel. All the rest will be back at the intel loop that I showed you at the start, or throughout the video. But again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you liked this video. Thanks.